Hi, and welcome to Penn Central 99's channel. I'm Terry, and this is the River Mountain Model Railroad. Hello, and welcome back to the layout. We are nearing the end of March 2020, so I thought I would put together a short video letting you know what's been going on in my model railroading world. So let's go ahead and get started. Well, for starters, I'd like to announce that I hit 3,000 subscribers. I know it's kind of unusual, and back when I started this channel, I would have never imagined having this many subscribers, let alone making videos for this many years. And I only have you, the subscribers and the viewers, to thank for my short success or relatively little success, but I owe it to you. Like I say, I hit 3,000 subscribers probably a couple of weeks ago, or maybe even a month ago. But as we all know, the numbers on YouTube aren't always accurate or up to date, and they have a tendency to fluctuate a little bit. So I thought I would wait a couple of weeks to see if the consistency with the 3,000 subscribers was maintained, and after about almost a month it has. So I'm going to announce that I have over 3,000 subscribers. You can go to the main channel to take a look at that if you'd like to. But once again, thank you. I really appreciate it. I wanted to get some background flats, so I decided to get this Downtown Deco factory flat background kit. This is a hydrocal kit. I've never worked with hydrocal before, so it should be pretty interesting for me and a learning experience in working with this. But I have seen several pictures and some videos on the internet of people that have used this, and they turn out pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with the details and the realistic look behind them. So I'm really looking forward to doing this kit. One of the reasons I got this is not only for the layout, but for the diorama also. So when I'm out with the diorama, taking pictures of rolling stock and locomotives for photography purposes, I thought this background kit would add some variations and some interest while outside in the natural environment for some really cool looking shots. So stay tuned and look for some upcoming segments of one putting together this factory flat and actually using it in the photography process. Here is my latest creation. This is an AccuRail HO scale kit that was weathered after an actual prototype. The majority of the weathering was completed using watercolor pencils, and the graffiti is hand-painted acrylics. Rarely do we ever get both sides of a prototype, but in this situation I was fortunate to be able to find both sides of the prototype on the internet. So you can see on the opposite side here, we've got a little bit of graffiti and a lot of scribble. I actually had a lot of fun doing this and learned a lot of things along the way. Here's a close-up of some of the details that were added. Here you can see the rubber air hoses that were added during the weathering and modeling process. Speaking of projects, here's my latest. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? No, it's not an army tent. It's an actual model railroading kit. As a matter of fact, it's an Intermountain undecorated 50-foot boxcar kit. I'm just not ready for the reveal, especially since I'm in the process of building it, painting it, and decorating it. But stay tuned for future videos. I think you're going to like it, and I think it's going to turn out pretty cool. Like most modelers, we're always looking for economical products that we can use during our modeling and weathering. Obviously, when it comes to seal in between layers when we're weathering or the finished product, nothing beats Tester's dull coat. But as we all know, that can get expensive for those little cans. So a friend of mine recommended some Rust-Oleum clear. You can see here this is dead flat. This was like $3 or $4 at Home Depot. Which is a lot more cost effective than the $5 you get for the little can of testers. So on upcoming projects in sealing weathering layers, I'm going to be using or trying this Rust-Oleum dead flat. Like I say, we're always looking for economical ways during our weathering and modeling process. So I'm going to give this Rust-Oleum dead flat a shot in between my layers as I'm weathering rolling stock. Last but not least, I bought a drone. I had been interested in purchasing a drone for Railfanning videos, so I did a lot of research on the internet, particularly YouTube. There's a lot of people out there that live for drone just like most of us live for model railroading, so there's a lot of good information out there. Since I didn't want to go top end, especially since this is my first time on a drone, I ended up getting this Milestone 720. It's actually a pretty cool drone. I've actually been out practicing with it because it's relatively important to, one, practice and learn how to fly it, because they can be dangerous and you can cause injury and damage. But most importantly, you need to learn the rules. There are some rules with the FAA, especially here in the United States, about operating these drones. So you need to learn how to use your tools. I think I've expressed that in all of my videos about using your tools. Plus you need to learn the rules also. So like I say, I've decided on this Milestone 720. It's kind of cool. Look how small this thing is. This is so compact and small. And I'm not pushing this product. If you want to get one, it's going to be entirely up to you to decide what you get. But you can see how small this is. It operates relatively good. Battery runtime is about 25 minutes, so I bought 2 batteries, so I have about 50 minutes of runtime, especially for capturing footage while out rail fanning. And as a matter of fact, I'm probably going to show you some of the raw footage that I took while I was out practicing and learning how to fly this drone. I'm not an expert at using this. I still need a lot more practice. But I can use it for rail fanning, and so let's go ahead and show you some footage. In a closing statement, especially with today's world events, I hope that everybody is happy and, more importantly, healthy. Never take your health for granted, and always take precautions as necessary so that you can maintain a healthy environment. Well, that pretty much does it for this edition. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something. And as always, thanks for watching.